Well, hello there. We are talking about the Frozen Shadestress tonight. And we're working on some of the blah, 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 audio design. And as a result, we're looking at both the Frozen Shadestress. So she's looking pretty cool with her crazy crystals. And then we have the mini boss version, which has got more of this kind of black ice flavor to it. She appears in the game. So we can take a look at both of them. And let's see. How do I do this? Interesting. I don't know how to do this while running the game. I don't think it's possible. Let's see here. Okay, well, I guess in that case, it is not possible. So I'll just flip on over. But we can take a look at them, right? So let's see, we get a nice freeze frame. Boom! All right. So the sounds we're looking at are for when she dies, but also when the crystals, because the crystals form and then you shoot through the crystals. They're like her ice crystal shield. So let's just go through it. So we got 5 samples to listen to here. This is one. So right off the bat, there's this it sounds like rings, like the bigger ring sounds. It's kind of metallic, maybe a tiny bit of magic. It doesn't quite work. Yeah, I think what I'm imagining her is that it's a lot of cracking and then an explosion. And I actually might be tempted to update the icy explosion for her to fit the sound design here. So let's listen to number 2. Yeah, it's following a similar riff with that metallic, almost like rings clapping together sound. Doesn't quite work for me there. You're starting to get a tiny bit of maybe like crackles. I kind of imagine when she dies that it's like dropping, like if you had an ice sculpture, if you had an ice sculpture and you dropped it and it went, and it was like the shard. It's a hard sound to capture, but the cracking and then the sharding and then the repulsion everywhere. I don't know if that helps, but number 3. Ooh. So in number 3, you have this little. I like the scream. I would bring the scream forward. We could probably bring it up a tiny bit. We could bring it more for sure. So let's keep that scream for our next iteration. There's still too much metal, I think, that I'm hearing. So, but other than that, the scream is good. All right, the scream is the big thing to take from there. All right, let's see. Here's number 4. We're getting closer with its almost like it sounds a little bit more like ice or glass breaking in that first part of the range. The other weird pipey sounds don't quite work for me, so we'll remix that. But I think there might be a little something to maybe take out of the texture of that. So out of that kind of like the crackling sound in the beginning. Here's number 5. So there's this scattering that's happening towards like the tail end of this. It goes like listening past the metallic sounds. There's a little something in that. I think when I think about like again, if the visuals, if you were dropping a ice sculpture, like the sound of all of the ice pieces skittering across and being pushed out, like that sounds kind of that's at least what I'm imagining. So and then I want to point out that in game there are two things. So we have basically her. We have let's see, can I push buttons? Hello buttons. Yeah. So we have her. She's pretty common. She's all over the place. fierce and awesome. And her, she only appears in 2 places. She's a hidden mini boss, I think, in level 7, maybe 5, one of them. But she's also in the 9 Hells boss rush. So killing her for that little scream, totally good. Killing her because it's a bigger mini boss moment. I think that we can definitely give her a more personalized, just indignant like scream as she dies. I think that would be super cool. And I think I'll just earmark for me that I think I want to do a pass, maybe along with the audio design. I gotta be careful because lots of other priorities, but for basically doing her explosions. So and here we go. You can see we got these like shardy blue bits when you're killing the ice shards. Not the best stuff ever. And then she just kind of explodes in a little like explosion. So, but she explodes in the more of the big rota kind of escaping demon thing here. And I think I can also do better. So the audio design is going to push me to polish some of these things. And again, no one, very few people will notice this stuff, but I know, and that's the important part, right? So I'm going to get excited and feel good when we can do. When I can do a bigger visual, we'll have this really cool audio design that comes with it. But yeah, so there's the feedback. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. God, I fucking did it again, didn't I? Oh no.